So GTA 6 is finally almost here. And after more than a decade of waiting, millions of gamers are asking the same question. What should you actually buy to play it? Should you get a PS5, spend extra on a PS5 Pro, pick up an Xbox Series X, build a gaming PC? But before we compare anything, there's one important thing you need to know. If your plan is to play GTA 6 the moment it launches, a gaming PC probably isn't your best option. Rockstar has a long history of releasing its biggest games on consoles first, and bringing them to PC later. They did it with GTA 5, they did it with Red Dead Redemption 2, and there's a very good chance they'll do it again with GTA 6. And that's exactly why most people are currently deciding between PlayStation and Xbox. Starting with PlayStation, the standard PS5 is still one of the easiest recommendations in gaming. It's powerful, it's reliable, it loads games incredibly fast, and it already has an excellent library of exclusives. More importantly, it's more than capable of running GTA 6 the way Rockstar intended. If all you want is a fantastic GTA 6 experience without spending a fortune, the PS5 already checks almost every box. Then there's the PS5 Pro, and this is where things get a little more interesting. On paper, the Pro is significantly more powerful, offering roughly 16.7 teraflops of GPU performance compared to the standard PS5's 10.3 teraflops. That's over 60% more graphical horsepower. It does give developers more room for better lighting, more advanced ray tracing, sharper image quality, and potentially smoother performance in demanding scenes. And let's be honest, if there's one game that's going to push current hardware to its limits, it's GTA 6. That means the PS5 Pro will likely offer the best console version available. But here's the part most people don't want to hear. That doesn't necessarily make it the smartest purchase. That depends entirely on how much you care about graphics. Storage is another factor worth considering. GTA 5 launched at around 65 gigabytes and easily exceed 100 gigabytes depending on updates and platform. GTA 6 expected to be somewhere between 150 and 200 gigabytes. That's where the Pro's larger storage capacity becomes genuinely useful. Now let's talk about Xbox. Series X is still an excellent console and shouldn't be ignored. In terms of raw gaming experience, GTA 6 on Xbox Series X should be very similar to what you'll get on a standard PS5. If you're already invested in the Xbox ecosystem, have a large digital library, or regularly use Game Pass, then sticking with Xbox makes perfect sense. However, if you're starting from scratch and buying your first current generation console specifically for GTA 6, PlayStation probably has a slight advantage. Of course, there's always the gaming PC route, and for a lot of enthusiasts, that's the dream setup. The problem is the cost. A gaming PC capable of matching or outperforming a PS5 Pro isn't cheap. So the real question becomes pretty simple. Would you rather spend around $600 on a PS5 and jump into GTA 6 as soon as it launches, or spend significantly more on a gaming PC and potentially wait months before Rockstar releases the PC version? For most people, the answer is surprisingly straightforward. If you don't currently own a console, the standard PS5 is probably the best overall choice. It offers the best balance between price and performance. If you already own a PS5, then honestly, keep it. There is absolutely no reason to panic and upgrade just because GTA 6 is around the corner. And if money isn't a major concern, and you simply want the best console version possible, then the PS5 Pro becomes a very attractive option. At the end of the day, none of these options are wrong. It simply comes down to how much you're willing to spend to experience what could become the biggest entertainment launch in history. So let me know in the comments, what are you planning to play GTA 6 on? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more GTA 6 content, and I'll see you in the next one.